You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it's everybody else. It's everybody else in the Angel Reese, Olivia Miles. It's because Kelsey and everybody else except Caitlin Clark. Well, I'm pretty sure the ratings just put a resounding stamp on that. By the way, people will still try to make excuses or other reasons, whatever it is. The mentally retarded mental gymnastics they will jump through to try to figure out why are the Fever ratings now the biggest ratings ever? Question mark. Oh, let's start here, and we'll get to the ratings. By the way, she broke the Amazon Prime rating, too. Just throwing that out. Look at the scratches all over Caitlin Clark's arm after the game. But she still put up a personal best 8 3-pointers and 37 points and 10 assists. Look at this. She got a bruise right here. Scratch, bad scratch. And then this bruise. I got to tell you, these players freaking kick the shit out of her. It's crazy. They are monetarily profiting off of Caitlin Clark. There's no other way to say it. Do they really believe, Cheryl Reeve and the Lynx, give them the media rights deal they deserve? Come on. The Chicago Sky Indiana Fever game Sunday drew 3.31 million viewers. The most watched regular season game since the WNBA opening weekend in 1997, NBC announced. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell combined for 67 points. Enes Kanter Freedom was removed from the Wintrust Arena mid-game. Let me also bring this up. If you think Sophie Cunningham's newfound popularity doesn't play a role here and what she has decided to stand up for, you're wrong. You're wrong. There are so many people I'm seeing talking about Sophie that's never drew a breath about the WNBA. I'm just keeping it real. That's what we do on this channel. The August 23rd primetime coverage of the Fever Sky averaged a total audience delivery of 3.31 million, peaking at 3.82 million viewers. NBC Sports is averaging 1.75 million viewers for 7 WNBA games on NBC and Peacock, up 35% versus comparable coverage last season. Let me point something out that my boy Ben Daniel brought up, and he's right. NBC, those announcers, they were actually really good and actually fair. Maybe the first time I've heard all year any actual announcers be fair during a WNBA broadcast. And they put on a hell of a high-quality broadcast. That NBC broadcast has flew past the ESPN ABC product like it was setting still. Only 2 WNBA games, it looks like, have bigger ratings in the history of the league. The Liberty Sparks got 5.04 million on NBC. The Charlotte Sting, Phoenix Mercury, 3.59 million on NBC. June 21st, 22nd, 1997. So this, technically speaking, was the third largest watched game in the history of the league, and came 200,000 viewers away from being the second most watched game. By the way, in 1997, there were no streaming services. There were no all these other alternative platforms to watch content and take you away from sports and basketball. So you need to keep that in mind. The fact is, the ratings in general were bigger back then. That's a fact. Let's come over here. Caitlin Clark sets WNBA viewership for Prime on par with NBA average. The Fever Dallas Wings on Thursday averaged 1.07 million viewers, according to Sports Media Watch. That is the most watched WNBA game ever measured on Prime Video, surpassing the Aces Fever from 2 weeks earlier, 948,000. Note that the viewership comes with a major caveat. While Prime has aired WNBA games since 2021, this is the first year that the games have been Nielsen rated. Most impressively, viewership for the Fever Wings was on par with the NBA on Prime Video, which averaged 1.07 million across last season. Holy crap. That rating matched the average that the NBA was drawing. By the way, that was a rough game to watch. Whoa. Unbelievable. Caitlin Clark is doing her thing. I will say this. That game on NBC the other night that we watched, it was absolutely in the top 3 most entertaining games I have seen all year long. Caitlin did a lot more takeover Caitlin, running the ball up and down the court. It was just, when they play that style of basketball, they're a really, really good watch. When they slow down into that extra pass bullshit, the half-court Stephanie White crap, once again, sports is entertainment. It becomes a brutally hard entertainment product to consume. Sports is entertainment. I want to be consumed. I want to watch what I want to watch. I want to watch the players I want to watch. I want to celebrate the players I want to celebrate. I don't need anybody telling me who I need to root for MVP. No, I'll root for the people I want to fucking root for. If I don't want to root for somebody else, I don't care, and I'm not going to apologize. Don't care who likes that or not. That's the craziest thing ever. Seriously, it's the craziest shit ever. Guys, I don't care if you want to root for Angel Reese. It's your business. You take your time to watch whoever you want. That's your damn right. And guys, you know I'm not a big Angel Reese person. But that's your right as a fan. You root the way you want to root, and don't you let anybody tell you how to root. Shit. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.